Alright you guys, so Arnold back here with another video, and again I'm so happy, so excited to be back, to be well, and to be negative with the coronavirus. It's a blessing to be alive, it's a blessing to be here in 2021. And in this video you guys, what I'm going to do is basically just give an update on how I plan to move forward with my channel. Now, you've been following my channel last year. You know that primarily what I've been doing is basically sharing my results with the Beachbody programs, right? So if you saw my videos, the very first one that I posted around July of last year was my transformation video with Insanity, okay? And I lost 43 pounds from 217 pounds to 174 pounds in 9 weeks with Insanity's, with Shanti and Sanity's program. And I loved it. So if that's a video that you'd like to check out, I'll be sure to leave that video in the link description down below. And so that was the very first thing that I did last year. And then after that, I started the P90X program about 4 to 5 weeks after that. I mean, I can't remember the dates right off the top of my head, but I know I did the P90X program. And that was a 3-month program and a 90-day program, of course. And so I also did videos in between where on day 9 I started making videos about the things that I was learning, about the things that, just some of the in-between things that you go through as you're doing those type of workout programs, right? So I wanted just to kind of give you guys some of the things that you can experience as you're going through programs like that and give you some tips and motivation in between. And so as I did that, when I finally got to day 90, when I finished the program, then I created my transformation video where I showed the results that I got with P90X. And let me tell you guys, I really got some really good results. I went from 174 to 154, which was the lowest that I got to during that program. That happened within about 8 weeks of doing the P90X program. And essentially, I was really lean, really lean. And some of the things that I also talked about as I was going through the program was a diet that I did, which was keto. And also just some of the thoughts that I had about getting to the very specific goals that I had with the program. So that's pretty much what I did last year, you guys. I pretty much just stuck with Beachbody. And towards the end of that program, I started realizing that I wanted to change my physique a little bit. I was kind of noticing some differences between the physiques that I was interested in versus the physiques that, programs like Beachbody or other workout programs from other companies promote. And so I was kind of starting to research and do some, some studying on how I can start working towards, and this is the goal that I'm working towards now, the classic physique. Okay, so typically when you're doing workout programs at home, they focus on your body looking like an athlete. Okay, but I have now developed an interest in bodybuilding, and again, the type of bodybuilding I'm interested in is called the classic physique. So that's the physiques that you'll see in the 1970s, the 1960s, more like your Arnold Schwarzenegger, your Frank Zane, your Steve Reeves, those type of physiques. And if you don't know who Steve Reeve is or Frank Zane, some of those classic bodybuilders, definitely take a look at those guys. They have physiques that are iconic, and I love them. I love what these guys have done, and I just feel like the type of physique that they have created for themselves is one that can be long term and one that's healthy for the body. So with that being said, you guys, I'm just kind of giving you an update on what my goals are right now, but also, as I said, what I want to do is talk about how I plan to move forward with the channel. If you saw my last video, the very first thing I started to mention in this regard is that at this time, I have some things that I need to take care of in my personal life. So there's just some priorities that I just have to put on the forefront right now. So what I'm going to say right off the back is I most likely don't plan to be making any videos anytime soon. Okay, and again, the reason for that is because I have some things that I'm needing to take care of. But with that being said, I want to mention 2 things. First, I want to mention the ideas that I have about moving forward with my channel, and then I want to also mention a way that you can keep up with me as I'm, of course, working towards some of the things that I have going on throughout this year, one of which being my goal with bodybuilding. Okay, so the way I plan to move forward with this channel is really ideally with some of the things that some of you guys have been mentioning to me in the comment sections down below. A lot of you talk to me about, having problems or struggling with the diet, finding a diet that works best for you. Some of you are kind of having some issues with how to calculate calories, right? How much calories should you eat? And should you be eating a calorie deficit? Should you be eating calorie maintenance, like basically maintaining where you are? Or should you be eating a calorie surplus? Okay, some of you have talked to me about finding a workout program. I had somebody talking to me about that today. And some of you also and I feel, because just when I hear some of the comments or just kind of hear some of the things that people talk to me about, some of you could use some guidance when it comes to creating a plan or creating a goal for yourself. Okay, and if you've been reading my blogs on my website, which is reviewexerciseprograms.com, it's going to be in the comment section down below. Oh no, yes, I'm going to have my website down below. If you've been reading my blogs or if you've been just kind of looking at some of my videos in my quick inspiration playlist, if you go there, you'll find some of my videos where I talk about the importance of creating a goal and how I did that. Because when I did Insanity, and I'm just going to go over it briefly, and I'm going to talk about again how I want to do this some point in the future. But when I did Insanity, I knew exactly where I was going. I had no doubt about that. I knew exactly how I wanted to look. I knew exactly how much weight I wanted to lose. I knew exactly the time period in which I wanted to get to that weight loss number. And I also had exactly the program that I was going to do. I knew the foods that I was going to eat. I knew when I was going to eat. I mean, I had it all mapped out. Okay? So I want you to think for a second, if you had something like that, if you knew exactly how you can map out a plan for yourself by what you're going to get to the goal that you have, that will be powerful. I mean, that would just be absolutely ideal, right? So what I want to do at some point, again, you guys, is come back with a video. And actually what I want to do is basically make this channel like a resource. Guys, basically create playlists where I help you guys with your calorie information, help you guys understand more about dieting, help you guys understand about how to create a plan, and also, let me just say this, also help you clearly map out or have a clear understanding in your mind, a clear vision of what it is you want to look like. Okay, I know we see a lot of images out there. You go on Instagram, you go on Facebook. I mean, you see people who look good. They have different physiques. But what we have to do is narrow this thing down and come to a very concrete, objective understanding of what it is you have to do to get to your goal. Okay? And so what I want to do is, again, at some point, come back with these tips, just some guidance to give you so that you can begin mapping this thing out for yourself. And if there's anything that I can do to help you to get along with that process, I will be more than happy to look into see how I can do that for you. Or if it's someone else, if there's another YouTube channel, if there's somebody out there, if there's something that I can do to help you, then I will be more than happy to help you reach your goals. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, any comments, definitely leave it in the comment section down below. Again, the idea here, you guys, is to create a resource channel. Basically, create playlists that talk about different categories of needs that you may have. And shucks, this is going to be helpful for me, right? I mean, the more information we have, the better, right? So whatever your comments are, whatever your questions are, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to take that all in consideration when I get a chance, you guys. And so, like I said, the second thing I was going to talk about is how you can keep up with me during this interim in which I need to focus on my priorities for right now. I have Instagram, okay? So my Instagram page right now is called AB Teach Mandarin, okay? AB Teach Mandarin. I'm actually going there right now. So if you want to follow me, you guys, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. I have the user or whatever, the display name down below that you can find me at. And again, it's called AB Teach Mandarin. And so there, I mean, I'm usually there. I just post, post pictures of my progress. maybe post pictures of some of my workout videos. And don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let me know if you found my YouTube channel and you decided to come to my Instagram page and follow me and just kind of keep up with my journey. I would love to talk. You know, I love to reach out to you guys and just kind of, you know, have conversation. I love to be able to motivate you however I can, as I have the chance and the time, of course. But don't be a stranger, okay, you guys. I want you guys to feel like you can reach out to me. I'm very kind, very friendly. And how I can help you, man, definitely just let me know. Okay, you guys. So that's really it. That's really all I have to say. Again, just leave your comments or questions down below. Love to get the chance to meet you guys. Follow me on Instagram. Love to know who you are, and however I can help you again, I'll be more than happy to do so. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. God bless.